Hello, this is AM Circe, aka AMS for short, host of Beanie Babies Aren't Just for Kids. Welcome to my channel. This is my first official significant upload. I'll admit, I didn't think it would be a Minecraft video. Anyway, let's see. I'm basically giving a tour of my first built from scratch village that I have dubbed Tree Haven. I am playing on a laptop right now, and my headset is cheap, so there may be a buzzing in the background, and unfortunately I still can't figure out how to get rid of it without getting a new headset. But yeah, let's get this tour started. Yeah, I made signs. This area, let's face it, you never know, it can be easy to get lost. I got a mine and a pond up here. Well, okay, the pond's over there. It's just a tiny little thing. You can probably heal my villagers now. And yes, I like subtitles. So, don't hate me. I like being able to see when something's approaching. You never know when creepers are around the corner. And then my mine. It's not much. But... oh no, and the vines are getting in here now. I should have checked that first. Oh well. You can deal with it. It's not like they're going all the way into the mine. But... yep, I did this to help limit how many plants keep growing in these next to my treehouse trees. 'Cause yeah, it's just a pain. I gotta... the river's down there. I got cats. Yes, I have cats. I gave them name tags. These are all named Guardian, because their sole purpose is to sit around the entrance, the steps that lead up to my village, and just sit here to keep creepers at bay. Since creepers don't like them. But we got the river down here, which is a nice little fishing spot too. I lit things up, help limit any drown potentially spawning in there. Hopefully. I know this is creative mode, but eventually, once I'm satisfied with everything I plan to build in this world, I do plan to let people in, though I can only do so through LAN. But maybe I can record one of those sessions. But yeah, welcome. Up we go to Tree Haven. And yes, you're gonna see lots of flowers. Sorry for lag. This is a laptop. It is old. Sign. That way to the town signs. This way to the cleric shrine. I have a horse here, named Silver, from Game of Thrones. This is Nymeria. She's a guard. Guard dog. I got my cleric shrine. This is where the cleric lives and works by his lonesome. Hello, cleric. Yeah, I made sure to level them up so they can't keep job swapping. Because if you don't trade with them, they'll change jobs on you. And it's like, how the F do I find the right person? I'd rather just keep them the same. Originally I had it set up to where there were more, all of these were houses and their jobs were in their houses. One gathering area, here's the mason. Hi Mason, hi toolsmith, hi cartographer. Apparently it's that time of the evening. Soon everyone will be going to bed then. Here's Balto. You need to get back in your spot. Push you back to your spot. Somebody knocked you out out of your way. Hi. Alright. Let's see, we got more signs. Kind of offer some directions. There's basically, in this case, there's two ways to get to these ones. You can go this way and over there, or up this way and down some stairs. And then we got my player home with a greenhouse, as you can see. And then more to show you. This is more generalized because there's way too much over here to be able to put on one sign. Anyway, first, player home. I do have a code stone set up here. I took the liberty of setting up a lodestone with a compass attuned to it so that way it's easy to find my way back. Thankfully, the player spawn point is on the same map because I did set up a big map of this area. Inayu. Yuki. From The Cat Returns. Kiki. Based on a real life cat. Koga from Inuyasha. We get the Baron from The Cat Returns. And Comet, another real life cat. I got bees. Is that one bee still stuck? Oh good. He's not stuck. Okay, the way I set this up is my boyfriend. Yes, I have a boyfriend. So that way that's clear. Ooh, I should put fish in here. It's too bad you can't tame foxes because I would love to get foxes in here. Where's my fish? Fish, spawn egg. Where's the tropical fish? Here we go. I hope it'll live. I mean, it's warm enough here, right? Get some nice tropical fishies. Look at them. They're so cute. A little kind of aquarium. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good enough. I like 7. 7's a good number. Alright. Back to the tour. Back to the tour. Yeah, this is my boyfriend's lair. I made this for when he can join me over LAN. I put a clock in here so that way if he's down here he'll know it's like, okay, it's getting dark out, but this is his lair. I call it a lair because he likes these lights better, and while I have not tried this out on any other setting that allows monsters to spawn. I'm hoping these will provide enough light to keep anything from spawning in here. If not, he can deal with it. I mean, I'm creative mode, so I'm like invincible. It's too bad you can't set up buttons on the way up. Anyway. But yeah, I got a nice greenhouse, or at least I think it's nice. I got storage stuff for my greenhouse. Bunch of dyes. Kind of useless, but what are you gonna do? Had to remove the bottom rung, otherwise villagers would try to get up here too. Instead, I just have to worry about bees getting stuck during the day. But I have guest beds because I have it set up where I can connect. I have my LAN. I have a switch box and Ethernet cables enough to allow at least 2 other people, and I can easily get a hold of another Ethernet cable. There's my lodestone. Here's the map. That's what I'm working on. These flags, the magenta color, pinkish magenta. I hate magenta, but these flags are not villages yet. They're places I'm scoping out. I'm like, I might build a village here. I might. The white flags are what I call vanilla villages, the ones that the game itself generates automatically. I did not build them. They spawned. This is another village. This one definitely is because it has the little green thing. There's a gray banner that you can't really see. This one has a black banner along with this since it's the player spawn. I don't have a village over here. I just have like a little safe house because I feel that's all that's really needed over there. Eventually I may expand the borders to kind of go around, create like a 2x2 image map with the spawn point in the center and more stuff over here, but that's for a later day. This is a work in progress village right here, the CN flag. Going for something like a little bit, it's kind of like an island village. Well, I'm gonna call it Reef Haven because it's literally gonna be built over a reef with which I went overboard with all the sea pickles to ensure light. And I'm kind of basing it on Pacific Log Town a little bit. Or at least the idea behind Pacific Log Town from Ruby and Sapphire, where it's basically a floating island. It's not like tied to any solid landform. It's literally just a city floating on water. Or at least that was my impression of it. I didn't see any land masses that it was centered on, or I didn't notice any. But this one down here, this gray, dark gray one here, this is another village I've made that I've completed, and I'll do a tour on later. After this, of course, I'm going to start in order. This is my first village, which just happened to be the center of this map, which worked out nicely. Then this is the second one. This will become finished at some point, and I'm not sure yet, but I know I want to build a city that's kind of like Venice, kind of like the idea of it anyway, with channels where it's all channels more or less, kind of like Altamar from Pokemon Heroes. But like something that even the villagers can navigate on, because let's face it, you can get them into the boat. Getting them out is the tricky part, especially without hurting them. But then I'm gonna have to find a location for that. So again, some of this is just scoping for other things. I do want to kind of build a swamp village over here on stilts. That's what I'm kind of thinking of there. I saw this area that's got a lot of cliff faces and this tiny little grassland area below it. It's like kind of like a bowl, almost like half a bowl, like half of a cup. Like if you ever split a cut in half, tongue-tied. If you ever divide a cup in half from top to bottom, it's kind of like that, the shape of it, where you get kind of like this half circle with a bottom kind of formation that I could potentially build stuff in. I'm trying to do things I haven't seen before anyway. This, I might build my version of Venice Altamar here. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. It's just figuring it out. I don't know what to name this village. It's got like a lot of kind of castle-ish kind of things, but I'm not sure what to name that. This one was easy to name. I call it Horse Haven because there's a ton of horses that spawned naturally there, and it's not a bad village. This one, it's not a bad village either, but the features, I think it's Mine Haven is like literally built over like caves and stuff. So I'm like, nah. I don't know if I actually want to give the vanilla villages names. And I've wasted enough time talking about that. And the sun... Is the sun rising? The sun is rising. Awesome. This is my bed with my boyfriends and stuff. And yes, I'm cheating. These are spares. I have it set up in my safe house that I built around at the player spawn to basically give everyone what they need right off the bat. This is for my boyfriend, so he can set up his mine however he wants. Smoker, furnace, crafting table, general junk. I already have diamond horse armor. I'll move... wait, no, I don't want to put it in there. Yes, I cheated with the netherite, and I don't care, I'm not ashamed. Put this in here. Goodbye. Yes, I have Elytra. I guess I could show off my character, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. At least not today. Alright. Now that... Dang it! I missed it. Okay, down we go. Alright, so we met my cats. We seen the lair. The house. Now we're in the greenhouse. Okay, now to show off the rest of the village. It took enough time in the player home. Alright, yeah, we got a bell here. I think we'll show off the animals and other traders. The way I set this up is kind of interesting. Yeah, I got cocoa beans. Not coconuts. It'd be interesting if they had coconuts in this game. It'd make an effective weapon. You know, just launch it at something. Oh, imagine if you could make the tropical sand equivalent of a snow golem that lobs coconuts at hostiles. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, some crops. It was kind of tricky figuring out a crop situation for my tree houses because I wanted it all up here and safe. Crops and animals too. This is a little bit of a central pillar. The ones that have like three layers almost are more of a central area. But yeah, fishermen, crops, farmers. That way I have 2 farmers. I always do 2 farmers. Traders, pigs, cows, chickens, sheep. Let's go check out the chickens. Look at my chickens. I have an egg. I picked up an egg. Okay, let's toss this. That did not work. Okay. That did not work. Dang it. Okay, get... Are you serious? Okay. That's it. There. Stay in the pen. I'm not ready to collect y'all yet. I have another horse here. This is Beauty. Like, as in Black Beauty, like the book that I read ever so long time ago, and yet I still have a copy of. Here's my sheep. They have the biggest pen because I guess they need plenty of grass, and there's Jeb. There's my rainbow sheep, Jeb. It's technically a white sheep, but whatever. It changes colors, that's all that matters. In case you haven't noticed by my character's outfit peeking here, I'm a little obsessed with rainbows, despite being goth, as my friends describe me. I think it's more my morbid sense of humor and fascination with death and dark things. And yet I love rainbows. I'm kind of a perky goth. And sarcastic. I can be. But yeah, Leatherworker, butcher, shepherd. This is kind of like the trade central, and then the other places are just houses. We got cows over here with a... They're over there. Hey cows! Come check it out. Yeah. Cows. This is a house. I originally had it where there were like more or less 2 to a house to each of these buildings. 2 villagers next to their job, and I'm like, I kept having issues with villagers stealing each other's beds, and I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm sick of dealing with that. I'm just gonna have all their jobs in one, put together in specific buildings, and then just let them sleep wherever the F they want after that. As long as they can make it to their job, fine. I don't care. But yeah. Oh. I need to redo this sign. Marketplace? Should I name this the marketplace? I think I should name this marketplace. Market building. Market house? Yeah, market house. Alright. Market house. There. That works. I didn't realize I'd have to be fixing some things. The tropical fish wasn't a fix because I didn't think of that until I was testing. I'm like, ooh, I should add fish because my banner for my channel includes 3 Beanie Babies. We got Snip, the cat. I have cats. We got Fish to represent my boyfriend, and then a fox for my sister. Because they're the people most significant to me. Anyway, I would have done an owl if I had a barn owl one because that's my spirit animal, but I did the cat because that's my totem animal. I think my sister's totem animal is a fox. But yeah. Hello butcher. Hello shepherd. Weaponsmith. Fletcher. Leatherworker. Armor. Yeah, you having fun jumping there, guys? Alright. Okay, finally. Yeah, it's a little cramped for space, but I found that it's better to just remove the doors entirely. Because otherwise they get more stuck. Yeah, it's houses. They don't need to actually worry about having closed doors to hide behind. Yeah, I did little tables for a view and junk. They don't need the closed doors up here because if anything comes up, that's what the golems are for. And the cats should keep the creepers from coming up by accident. I got them strategically positioned to maximize the make absolutely sure that they're not going to come within 6 blocks of the stairs. More crops. Here's the main crops. Hello farmer. Farmer A. I got Farmer B over here. I got my fishermen. And so far it seems like when they sleep they stick to this particular house, which is fine, which is perfect because let's face it, it's easier access for them. But here's the meeting spot for this area, more or less. What? What the F? Why? Why? I gotta fix that. Tools. Ah! Why? It's not an ideal form. You know, it's occurred to me that I probably should have checked. I don't know what to plant. Should I just do a potato? I could do a beetroot. Potato it is. There. Y'all not taking good care of the crops here, dude. Got a beehive. Got a couple more beehives, so that way they can help with all that. And we got the berries, pumpkins. Yeah, this is how I worked my crops on this level. I got like 4 areas. If you want to see underneath, this is kind of how it works. Like, no matter what, it seems like no matter what, it leaks if you have water consistently, but I made sure it's like thicker, and we got plenty of change. I tried to make this look somewhat realistic. Like, yeah, you get plenty of chains to help support all this weight. And this right here is just convenient, and to be honest, we don't need that many, which is why I haven't surrounded the entire trunk with them. I hope this ain't too laggy. I'm hoping the quality's been fixed, but I'll know once the recording is finished. Alright. And then up we go. There's a golem. Just spawned on its own. This is where the toolsmith and mason are. And I have that specific because they're the only ones in here that really come in here. This is I guess you could say, a little bit of a safe house for, you know, when they want to hide from pillagers and junk. Oh, look. Yeah, I got a bunch of flower pots all over the place. Originally, when I built some of these houses, I had it where just the leaves were the roof, but when it was raining, it just kept leaking, so I figured, you know what, I added in a ceiling. Because, yeah, that was just better. I got the lectern, which seems to fit better with this library here, with the enchanting table. Yes, I made this work. I managed to make this work. I managed to fit an enchanting table in here. I try to include everything. Cartographers. Oh, it's bedtime. Another house. Okay. We got 4 people in here. We're missing someone. That or we have an extra bed. Okay. Let's go hunt down. Who are we missing? Is it just me? Or do the floors squeak? I'm hearing a squeaking as I walk, and it's weird. Don't tell me. Dude. Dude, no, get out. Dude, this is not your place. Get out. Yeah, this still happens. I try to have it accommodate all of them, but for some reason he keeps wandering down here. Oh well, you can lose sleep. Go ahead, lose sleep. I don't care. It's gonna happen. It may not happen often, but it's gonna happen. We'll just deal with it. It's not the worst thing. Yep. And yep, that's Tree Haven. I do have beacons on top of all the trees that have a tree house, as well as on here. And this is my flag for Tree Haven, 'cause I like it. And it seems to fit the most, especially since I've covered this place in flowers, more or less. Or, well, as much as I can anyway, without going way overboard. Anywho, this is Tree Haven. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see my next village and receive more updates. I can't promise I'll be consistent. I'm job hunting. It's been a weird week. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.